wanted to start off Vlogmas with a beautiful Foodie Friday. As you'll see in the coming weeks, Germany does a bunch of Christmas markets, so everywhere you turn it's very Christmassy, and there's stalls selling different presents and different goods, and then they're also stalls selling food and different other things. So I thought I would chat you through that list, and I'll add some clips from the Christmas market. So first of all, what do you think of when you think of German food? Sausages, right? Now, there are 3 ways I saw that you could get sausages. One was just a normal grill. One was on like a big circular grill with like the fire underneath, which looked really cool. And then the last one was in this big pot with like sauerkraut in it. So those are a little bit more flavorful. But basically, just your typical Wurst, your bratwurst. Sometimes they have like currywurst or something else, but that's basically it. In Hamburg at least. So moving on from sausage, other meat you can get is definitely ham, either a full pig roasted or huge hams roasted, and then they'll put them in sandwiches, or you can get a plate with like sauerkraut and bacon or whatever, and that is pretty tasty. Speaking of sauerkraut and bacon, when my friend Dave visited, we grabbed Kartoffelpuffer, which are basically big Latkes. They're about the size of a pancake, I'd say, and Dave got his with sauerkraut and bacon. But I got mine with cheese, and it was amazing. A lot of times it's also served with applesauce or lingonberry sauce, which is kind of similar to a cranberry sauce, but sweeter. Talking about cheese, one thing that Abby and I thought was amazing was what I'm going to call fire cheese. There's a big torch, and then under it the cheese was melting. You could see it bubbling up, and then like they'll scrape it off and then put it on a piece of baguette for you. That was amazing. So now moving more into the sweet side of things, these are things that can be served salty or sweet. So the first thing I have on this list are tree trunks. They're basically like pretzel bread, so sometimes they're baked with like butter and salt, and that's like a pretzel, or you can get it with like cinnamon sugar or something like that. And sometimes they even fill it, so they'll fill it with like applesauce or something like that. The other one that can be salty or sweet would obviously be crepes, because they obviously can get put whatever you want inside them. Most of the time people order them with either cinnamon sugar. Nutella is really popular, like Nutella and strawberry or Nutella and banana. I personally don't like Nutella, so I usually don't get those, but I will get the cheese one or the ham and cheese one. Or cinnamon and sugar, obviously. And actually, I got one the other day with caramel in it. That was so good. Actually, I have a clip of it. Yummy! Before I get into full desserts, I'm going to talk about Glühwein for a second. Now, if you don't know what Glühwein is, it literally translates to glow wine, but in English it would be mulled wine or Glögg. It's basically spiced hot wine. It's delicious, and I like it. Returning to food, there are some delicious desserts. First of all, obviously there's pastries being sold. Then there's gingerbread, mainly sold to take home with you, but obviously you could eat it there. Then there's Schmalzkuchen, which is basically like mini tiny baby doughboys or fried dough things. So little pockets, and you put powdered sugar on them. Basically, that's all those are. They're delicious looking, and I've had maybe 1 or 2. Chocolate dipped fruits, so there's like strawberry, banana, grapes, orange I've seen. Those are really good. You can also get roasted almonds with like sugar on them and stuff, and it's just, oh, it's so good. Dad makes like roasted walnuts that way, but it's almonds and it's super tasty. Finally, we have chocolate tools, because who doesn't want a chocolate tool in their stocking? Come on. That is it for food at Christmas market. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed. This is the first day of Vlogmas. I'm vlogging 6 out of 7 days a week. Only day I won't be vlogging is Friday, which will stay Foodie Friday. Tomorrow you will see my trip to Ingolstadt, which I am very excited about. Please subscribe. Please like this video if you liked it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!